Hello everybody, it's your boy and here I'm coming at you guys with another YouTube video. So in today's video it is going to be the Gley Defiler build. So this is going to be a video how to get 5 seconds, 4 seconds possibly on the Defiler but with Gley. So let's get on into it. Now if you are running a solo build, I would recommend using this build. It is slightly different to what other creators might be saying, but I do think for solo this is probably the most efficient. So it's the standard Predator Instinct build with Gley, so the more you use this it's going to give you more firearm attack. Then you're just going to want to go with the focus on modules for cooldown, duration for of course duration, extension for duration, short focus for more firearm attack, and then walker tightrope. This is an essential module because when it comes to using Gley for the boss, you want to make sure her health is less than half, and then you'll get more firearm attack and more skill power modifier, which is also a nice touch. Next up, we are going to use conditional recharge, so we're going to use this so that we are able to essentially farm out our HP and then basically get it to under half very easily. Now for HP I'm only using Battle of Stamina, and again this comes with duration on the edge of it as well, so it makes us have a little bit more uptime with our third ability. Then just 2 cooldown modules, Nimble Fingers and MP conversion, and you are basically good to go with this Gley. If you have a look at the third ability, you can see that our cooldown is 7.7 seconds and our duration is 9.3 seconds on our ability, so we've got over a second to recast, which is great on this instance. Next up, let's talk about the reactor. Now for the reactor, the optimization condition really does not matter, neither to the two attributes in the middle. However, on the bottom you want cooldown or duration up, and then damage to Colossus, especially if you're going for a Colossus build. If you don't even get Colossus, it really does not matter. Cooldown and duration up is going to work perfectly on this build as well. Now for the external components, you are going to want to go with the volcanic set because it just recently got reworked, and as you can see, hand cannon attack plus 10%, which is going to give us a nice boost in our attack power on our weapon. Now for the components, the stats you are going to want are going to very much be variables because you are playing with Gley. You really do not need anything other than HP. So on the power, you are going to want to grab yourself HP, and then also getting resistances would be nice, so fire resistance would be great. On the volcanic sensor, again Gley does not need MP, so chill resistance would be ideal on this stat. And then on the memory, defense and then electric resistance would be ideal. I've got a shield recovery in combat. Gley does not use shield either, so I'm absolutely finished. And then on the final part, I would say having toxin resistance would be the best thing, and then also having equipment drop rate increase modifier. Now I know you're probably a bit confused, but this would potentially help you get more green tickets whilst farming the Defiler out, so I do think that this is actually quite an important part. But you know, give or take, having any of the resistances is ideal on Gley. The only thing you really need is just max HP. Next up, let's talk about our weapon of choice, and that is going to be the last dagger. Now there's 2 ways to build this thing, and it's going to be Purge or Defiler. And in this video I'm going to be showing you the Defiler side. So you are going to want to get electric attack on the top stat on your cores, and then the 2 orange stats you are going to want firearm attack, and the 2 green stats fire rate. Of course you are going to want to get these as high as you possibly can. On fire rate I've got 20 and 19, meaning I don't believe I can break the 4-second barrier. I think you need 20 and 20 fire rates to break the 4-second barrier, but I'm not 100% certain. This is just my information and my testing that I've come to see. Then for your substats, you are going to want firearm attack, critical hit damage, weak point damage, and then critical hit rate. Now for the build on the last dagger, this is what you are going to want to go with. So it's just a standard R build. You know, you're going to run your weak point, you're going to run electricity because Defiler, concentration for crit damage, and then ultra precision strike. So this is because we are going to be very much targeting weak points and we're going to get extra damage. The cooldown's 15 seconds, but whilst this is in effect, we're going to be doing tons and tons of damage, as well as mental focus to build up our firearm attack even more, fire rate to be doing a ton of fire rate, obviously more weak point damage with have aiming, more crit damage with higher concentration priority, and then action and reaction for even more firearm attack. So specifically for Defiler, this is exactly what you are going to want to run. Now don't forget to back this up with your inversion reinforcement. Make sure you're running electricity on here just for the absolute fastest clears. So let's go into the gameplay, and I'm going to show you how you would play Gley to absolutely delete the Defiler. So let me explain to you how I've actually done what I have done. So for this specific build, you are going to use Gley's first ability once, turn it off and then use it again. As you can see from my HP, I'm just ever so slightly above half. Now you're going to want to keep an eye on this little thing here. As soon as that little square stuff goes and the mist disappears from the little thing where the Defiler is going to spawn, you start and activate your third ability and you just keep spraying to build up your mental focus. Then you use your third ability again and you just lock in on one of his weak points, so one of his knees is best, and there you go. Simple as it gets. Now let's pick up the drops, because of course you're going to be using this to farm yourself some of the absolutely beautiful metal cores, and there you go. We got a 5-second Defiler right there, so you know that is a pretty decent time. But if you do get your perfect stats, I'm pretty sure you can get 4 seconds. So you know that is essentially what you will do to basically play Gley in the Defiler. Now I'll run you through this gameplay one more time, just so you know, you see that this is all legit. And yeah, basically that's it. So again, you are going to want to use your first ability once, turn it off, run it again one more time. Then you will keep waiting for this little thing, and then look at the thing in the sky. As soon as all the fancy particles around there disappear, there you go, you activate your third ability again and just keep spraying this until you are basically good to reuse your ability. As soon as he lands, you want to pull it one more time, keep a little bit of that, focus on the knee as a weak point and just absolutely melt him. As he's knocked, keep on that knee and you literally won't need to use your ability again. You won't need to reload, you won't need to stop firing, and it's literally as easy as it gets with Gley. Now this is specifically for solo, the first part of the video. Now let me show you what happens when you change this over to squads. So yeah, this is the 5-second Defiler for solo. Let me show you the squad counterpart. Now for squads, if you are running in a squad with another Gley, you would essentially get away with using the exact same build. Now if you are for whatever reason squishy and you're going to use this to carry people in public or whatever, then I would recommend switching Battle of Stamina over to Stim Accelerant or Increase HP. Would be perfectly good for you to run that, and then you just keep using the exact same strat we've been using so far to cut your HP in half. Now as you can see here, this is when I was playing in a squad with 3 Gleys and 1 Enzo. So let me show you what happened here, and our time was absolutely insane. Now I will give you the live audio of me reacting because I think it is kind of funny. Let's fucking go! Yes! Let's fucking go! 7 seconds! Yes! Clip that shit, bro! Clip that shit, bro! Now I believe for squad 6 seconds would be the cap if we were to be using the veteran set, but 7 seconds to me was still very cool, because I think that farming for squads or farming timeout in squads is a lot more fun because there's a lot more stake. You know, you get the gist. But that's essentially everything you need to know about Gley for solo and for squadding with the Defiler. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please do smash that like button. Any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I will do my best to get back to everyone. But yeah, that's basically been this video. I hope you have enjoyed. Please do smash that like button and I'll see you guys in the next one. This, however, is what happens when you have just 2 Gleys, and I wasn't even using the correct setup from this run, but even still, in this run we managed to clutch out a very nice and meaty 11 seconds, and yeah, that's basically it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.